Does your furry friend take over your bed every night? It's time to reclaim your space while giving them the comfort they deserve with the coldest, cozy dog bed. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description to buy now on Amazon.
Shell-shocked Conservatives are calling for a delay to the party leadership contest to avoid it being overshadowed by a summer of Nigel Farage. The Reform UK leader has planned to use his new platform as an MP to highlight the number of small boat migrants, dubbed the Starmada, in the coming months. However, leadership contenders, who could include former ministers Kemi Badenoch, Dame Priti Patel and Victoria Atkins, may want to avoid the subject given they had 14 years in government to tackle the issue. Mr. Farage, whose party won 5 seats, plans to draw attention to the number of migrants who have been emboldened now Sir Keir Starmer has axed Rishi Sunak's policy of sending them to Rwanda. The Clacton MP owns a house in Dungeness on the Kent coast, one of the most popular landing spots for migrants, and is expected to increase the number of photo opportunities he holds in the area. Yesterday he appeared at a football match in Essex alongside Reform's newest MP, James McMurdoch. A source said, "This is likely to be the summer of Farage. He can attack Starmer on the issue without his own record being called into question. The danger is that he will come across as the real leader of the opposition, so it might be better for a grandee such as Ian Duncan Smith or Jeremy Hunt to hold the fort for a year instead." Mr. Hunt, who narrowly kept his seat, has ruled himself out of standing in the contest. Mr. Sunak is expected to stay as leader until a contest is held at or just before the Tory party conference in autumn. Ms. Badenoch, the former business secretary, is the current favourite to succeed him. However, many MPs, who will whittle the candidates down to 2 names before they are voted on by party members, have doubts about her abrasive personal style. Other contenders for the right-wing vote are former Home Secretaries Dame Priti and Sala Braverman, as well as former Immigration Minister Robert Jenrick. Dame Priti and another former Home Secretary, James Cleverly, would present themselves as the unity candidates if they decided to run. Leading the ticket for the One Nation caucus on the left of the party is former Security Minister Tom Tugendhat. Former Health Secretary Miss Atkins is also considering standing. Of these, only Mr. Jenrick and Dame Priti would be likely to try to do a deal with Mr. Farage. Mr. Sunak has said he will step down as leader not immediately, but once the formal arrangements for selecting my successor are in place. MPs pointed out this does not suggest he will necessarily remain in post until a new leader is chosen, and some expect him to quit within a fortnight. One MP urged him to stick around long enough to give the party time to reflect and not rush the selection process. A source close to Ms. Badenoch said she thinks the post-mortem shouldn't be rushed, it needs proper consideration. Others are gearing up for an ugly fight. There is talk of bulldozing the Conservative Party headquarters machine, which is seen as responsible for moving the party away from traditional values. One source said, "Like a drug addict, we need to get into the gutter before we can pick ourselves up." The party has many senior roles to fill. It will need to elect a new chairman of the 1922 committee as well as committee members, which will then set out the rules for the leadership contest. One insider said, "Whoever is going to come is going to be a caretaker, who will have to deal with the burning embers of the party. It's a poisoned chalice."